Today, we are checking out legendary hip-hop producer and critic Pete Rock. We're going to listen to his beats and judge them. Yeah. All right. So first off, filthy setup, by the way. Running your MPC through like your DJ mixer or whatnot, it gives it a more filthy feel. You know, someone that does that, it definitely does enhance the process a little bit, especially if you're going to record it into the DAW. But yeah, overall, that first track was pretty banging. I don't know. I'll probably say about an 8. You know, not trying to be biased or anything, but I would say about an 8. All right, sample cold. So you got a rolling joint. I don't know which one that is, but the rolling controller. Well, that's how you feel? Second track, very minimalistic. I like how it was. I was waiting for something harder on the drums, but I definitely like that. You know, that's kind of what people are trying to do with the whole Griselda movement. I see a lot of people doing tutorials on that, and they're trying to find samples that have the perfect kind of drums, so that way they'll loop it up. And it started way before Griselda records became a thing. But yeah, definitely like that track. They're definitely boom bap biased, so I would say I'll give that about a 7. And by the way, Pete Rock, I just want to make sure that you know clearly that I don't have any beef with you or anything like that. I'm not trying to roast you or anything like that. I know you catch a lot of hell for you having very strong opinions, and I think we kind of share that in common when it comes to music altogether, because we have a genuine appreciation for the culture and the art form for what it is. And I just want to make sure that you know that I did see that you shared one of my memes on IG, and you kind of propelled it, though you kind of blocked me on social media. I don't know why. If you just thought I was like one of these young kids out here. I'm around about the same age as you, but again, I just want to extend my appreciation for you acknowledging the work that I've done over the years. Appreciate you. Yeah. So third track, I thought it was pretty good. One of the more amazing features of that track has to be the sample. I know a lot of people will be like, well, it's Pete Rock, he's always finding the samples and all that stuff. And then, you got people that have awkward taste. And I definitely want to ask people in the comment section, like, how do you feel about samples over original compositions? That was one of the biggest arguments that we had on a website called rockbattle.com. Shout out to all my Rock Battle gang. Yeah, we used to argue about, samples slap harder than original compositions, but then the original composition heads, they would say, like, dude, like, that's not original that y'all taking samples, dude. Like, there is an art form to picking out the right sample, believe it or not, and just like it is with sound selection. These days, I think everything should well, it always has, to be honest. Like, the right sounds for the job is probably one of the biggest battles within any type of musical genre. Like, if you have the wrong kind of sounds, you can have the best composition in the world, but if those sounds are trash, then the track won't resonate with the ongoing audience, and vice versa. You can have the worst sample, you can have the best chops in the world, I guess, or you can have the best sample in the world, but if it's not chopped right, or if you don't know to loop it at a certain point of the break, it's just not gonna work well. Speaking of breaks, we have a dope drum pack at 16levels.com called The Tribute, and it is called The Tribute because it's a tribute to Jay Dilla and Pete Rock and people of this lineage, because yeah, why not? And it has over 100 drum breaks and 100 one-shots that are really dope for hip-hop, just in case you wanted to know that. and I want you guys to check it out. I'll have the link in the description box, and you should check out our drum kits as well, because we have some pretty damn good dope drum kits. Pretty damn good dope drum kits. Wow. But yeah, we have some pretty damn good dope drum kits that you might like for every genre of music that you can imagine. I like this bounce though. Hold up. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one, it has to be a 10. I don't think you understand which sample that is. That's the Art of Noise, Confessions of Love, which is a classic love-making instrumental that all you guys should know about. Fellas, ladies and gentlemen, whatever. He flipped the hell out of it. Not in the typical way. We have flipped that so many times out here in the South that it's always about the same way, but he would have in a different route, and it has really dope bounce. Bruh, that's 100% a 10. Yeah, that's definitely my favorite track out of all the tracks in this compilation. Again, subscribe to Above the Cloud, man. Dope channel when he's on his stuff for real, for real. I think he should just stay within a certain niche. Like, he's kind of like playing around trying to give the young people some play, which is cool. But the young folk out here, they have their channels that are popping, but the legends don't. You know what I'm saying? And I notice if you watch, you know, the analytics, like I'm big on that when it comes to content creation, clearly. But if you would just look at your analytics, and I'm speaking to you about the clock because I know you watch my channel, just cater to a specific audience. Don't worry about trying to cater to everyone. That's something I learned, and it's been working its wonders. 100%. I'm just giving everybody a gem there. What we got? So before we even get into that next track, I like the bounce of that last track. I'll definitely say it was about a 7. It's on the good category. It's on the good side of the ratings. So for those who don't know, because I do like beat reviews and song reviews, I have a scale from 1 through 10. 1 being trash, 2 being almost trash, 3 being bad, 4 being below average, 5 being average, 6 being above average, 7 being good, 8 being great, 9 being fine, and 10 being for perfection. Yeah, like that's how I like to rate things or whatnot. So anything that I say like a 7 and above is good. So yeah, and if you're wondering and you're trying to say like, oh, Av, who are you to judge? I think a lot of my beats, even my best beats, are probably about a 7 on the scale, like they're good. So yeah. Ooh, nasty. So that one that just went past, I definitely would say 9. Love the drums. Drums were snapping. I mean, it's safe to say that Pete Rock has good taste when it comes to picking out drum breaks or just picking out drums in general. It did kind of remind me of some stuff that, you know, Marco Polo, as far as like the drums, like the drum selection, that is. Like Marco Polo would usually have some drums like that. I know Pete Rock's fan base gonna be mad at me for saying that. But the reality of it is great bounce, great drop, dope sample selection, the great way to be chopped up. Yeah, really dope. And I also want to know, do y'all guys want me to try to get an MPC 2000 XL? That's what he's rocking on, by the way, because I'm very tempted to get a 2000 XL just to kind of break it down and talk about the intricate features that it has and why people stick to that and why so many different legendary producers of the past, present, and the future are relying on the 2000 XL. There's a lot of legacy in that piece. So just let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section, and we'll discuss that amongst each other.